Hey Rob, can you do a currency search with $20,000? Sure, let's do it. Hey everyone, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure, and recently I had a viewer say, Rob, can you do a $20,000 currency search? Try to get all hundreds if you can. I did. They only had 12,000 in the hundreds, believe it or not. And so I said, well, do you have 20s? And they said, I think we do. They go to the vault. They had 17,000 in 20s. And instead of going through all the drawers and finding the extra 3,000, they said, well, can I give you 3,000 in 50s? They did. I put my own strap on there. I got those from a $2 bill strap, but it's 3,000. So we've got 17,000 in 20s and 3,000 in 50s. Not searched yet. We're going to go start with this stack. We're hoping for star notes, birthday notes, radars, repeaters, solids, you name it. I'll let you know if I find something cool, and we'll loop you in along the way if we do. So we're like on our fourth bill here, I think. And the only reason I bring you in is because I just want to point out how close this is to a radar. The first three is 143, and the last three backwards is 143. But as always is the case, it's a 4-9. Had it been a 4-4 or a 9-9 or any pair in the middle, it would have been a radar. Always look out for radars. They are valuable, they are collectible, and they're worth a premium. Let's get back to the hunt. All right, guys, we're a few bills in still, and we found a trinary made up of 4, 6, and 8. Now, I'm starting to get picky. I'm not keeping trinaries anymore. I have so much cash tied up in the trinaries. I'm sending it all back to the bank. I'm only keeping binaries or better. I'll point out my trinaries when I have them because some trinaries look awesome and I'll keep them. But in this case, other than the 666 in the middle, which I'm not a fan of, there's really not much to point out on this one other than the fact it's a trinary. The inking is good. The back's centered. It's not an old bill whatsoever. It's only a 2009, so it's going to go back. I don't keep trinary 20s anymore. I only keep trinaries in $1 denominations because it's just not tying up a lot of money. Let's get back to the hunt. I'll point out though, I'll pull out my trinaries for this search just so we see how many we get. Now let's get back to the hunt. All right, guys, this first stack of 20s is kind of proving fruitful. I'll bring this bill in because this is what's called a broken ladder. If you can see here, and if you look at the numbers, and I'll point them out, we've got a 1, 2, 3. It's missing the 4, but we got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Broken ladder. It's only missing the 4 to be consecutive numbers or to be every number in an 8 in a row sequence. That's a broken ladder. We'll pull it aside because it is something. I'll probably end up keeping that when I do keep broken ladders. Let's look for some more. First stack is done. We're using this $1,000 strap as a replacement for the bills that I pull out of each strap. Let's go with the second strap now. Second bill in of the second strap, we've got a star note. And as you guys know, at the end of every video, I'll be checking the print run and the rarity of all my star notes. So I'll pull this aside. It's good to see a star note already. We're on the 6th note in, and it's got some marking on it, but it is another star note. So I'll pull that aside. Second star note of the stacks. Second strap was a good one. 2 star notes. Still replenishing from the $1,000 stack. Let's move on to stack number 3. Almost halfway through the third stack, and we've got another star note. So we'll add the star note to the star note collection. Third strap is down. Couple of older bills and 1 star note. Let's go on to the 4th strap. 2/3 of the way through the 4th stack, and we've got another trinary with 5, 8, and 7. So we'll add that up here to the extra fines and look for some more. Another trinary, 1, 8s, and 9s. Again, not the greatest, but we'll take it for now. Finish the 4th stack. Moving on with the 5th stack. 5th stack yielded nothing noteworthy, so let's go on to the 6th stack. 3/4 of the way through the 5th stack, and we've got another star note here. So 4 star note of the stacks. Let's keep looking. Got a star note in that stack. Let's move on to stack number 6. 7. Stack number 7. So many stacks. Next note is a trinary, 4, 9, and 8. We're going to go ahead and pull it aside as well. All right, guys, we got our first quad double. It's got 4 sets of doubles, 11, 44, 44, 99. Obviously, if the last two were 11 or the first two were 99, we'd have a lot better of a situation going on, because then we would have a radar with a quad double. But it's still a double or a quad double. We'll pull it aside. Not a bad find. I do want to point out that I also look for bookends. I just don't keep them because they're really only worth maybe 1.5, 2 times face value. And I know that's pretty good money, but on a $20 bill in this condition, they'd have to be in uncirculated condition to fetch any price. A bookend is when the last two and the first two match. So in this case, 77 and 77. But when it's in this condition, it's basically face value. So if I find a bookend, it's really got to be almost an uncirculated condition for me to consider keeping it. Now that we've covered that, let's keep hunting. 7 stacks down, moving on to stack 8. And obviously with the finds, the replacement stack is running low, but that's okay. We still got to look through that. Let's look through this first. Hunting this 8 stack, guys, we got another star note. It's now our 6th star note of the stacks, and it's a low serial number. Doesn't mean it means anything, but let's look for some more. All right, now we got our 6th star note right there. Now we'll add to the star notes and keep looking. All right, guys, 8 stacks of 2,000 done at 16,000. We have 1,000 here in 20s, not really, because we've pulled out a couple of hundred here, and then we've got 3,000 and 50. So let's knock out these 20s, and then we'll knock out the 50s. All right, I've thinned out the 20s for the ones I want to keep. Again, we'll check the rarity and print run of the star notes, but first, let's knock out the $50 bill, see if there's anything worth keeping in this stack. The top bill is a 1996 bill at $50 with no special serial number. I won't be keeping this, but let's look through it anyway. I don't know, but I think it's pretty cool that I got a star note in the 50s. I think this is only my second $50 star note ever. 02747978. We'll be checking its rarity. All right, $20,000 worth of notes searched, 17,000 in 20s, 3,000 in 50s. Here's what we're going to keep overall. We're going to keep this note here because it's a broken ladder. We're going to keep this note here because it's a quad double. I've decided to keep these 2 trinaries because in my opinion, they look a little bit more cool. I don't know why, but it's just me. I guess with the 3 7s in that bottom one and the bunch of 8 and 9s in that one, and both only have 1 number off being a binary. They're just the best of the trinaries that I've kept. And then we've got a $50 star note that we're going to search for its rarity. And then we've got 6 $20 star notes that I'll check for the rarity. Give me a second. I'll do some research and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm pretty excited here. So the $50 bill star note, not rare at all. Part of a 3.2 million print run. These 2 2009 $20 bills are part of a 3.2 million print run as well, not rare. And these 2 2004 are part of a 3.2 million print run, not rare either. But here's why I'm excited. I've got some pretty rare star notes here, guys. This 2013 star note, and if you go to mycurrencycollection.com, you can look it up. This star note here, 2013 MB 00063959 star, is part of a 640,000 print run. So it's right at the middle of the rarity. So it's going to fetch a pretty good premium. That's nice and all, but I'm super excited about this one. The reason why is it's also 2009 MG 00025111, and this one is part of only a 320,000 print run. It's way up on the rarity scale. I don't know the exact value of it yet, but I'll tell you this much. It's in pretty good shape. It does have a crease. Of course, it is circulated. You can see a crease here and a little bit of folding here and a little bit of creasing here. But at the end of the day, it's still in relatively good condition. There's no markings on it. There's no stains on it. It's just got some folds. And it's still going to fetch a pretty good premium at 320,000 on the print run. So that's pretty cool. At the end of the day, I hope you enjoyed the hunt with me. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.